Hi everyone, I'm Elowin and we are in Lawfolds, Aberdeenshire, playing Farming Simulator 17. And today we can't see very much of it, so it's hard to tell where we are because it's very foggy. It's almost 6:45 in the morning and you can't see the hand in front of you almost. But that's how it is. During the night I earned some money with playing a bit of this game, so I went to field 6 and harvested, but no, I don't know why I always say potatoes. I harvested sugar beets and got some money from there, and it was a most beautiful evening with the gorgeous sunsets. And after that I moved over to field number 7 and harvested corn or maize. So that's why I have a bit more money today than I had in the previous episode. I just leave you with this little footage to see what I was doing. So back to today, and it has cleared up a little bit the latest minute or 2 minutes maybe, and there isn't an awful much to do now right now in the morning. We started out the Deutschfach and seeding field 26 with wheat, as we decided, or I decided in the last episode. So that's on the go. So I was thinking of showing of all of the taking care of the animals. So we will start here with the pigs. Now they aren't in a deep desire of more food also, but I thought we fill the troughs up and give them some straw and such, so we know that they have all that they need. So we're starting with the pig food, as you can see, and if you look in the water trough, there actually are a pig there. What's a piggy? Taking a bath in the water trough. I hope the water stays clean after that. That's a sweet pig. Oh, did I frighten you? Looks like it. Now I've got water too, so those two parts of the taking care of the animals are finished. So when it comes to the pigs, as we have the pig food factory or station, we don't need to give them anything else but that pig food. Besides the water and straw, of course. So we will fill up our tipper. So we have that in reserve if we get any problems. I always want a filled tipper just in case. So we will put the tipper back in the shed. If I can get it to work as I want to. Oh, come on, Elowin, it was good. That's it. So we take the straw, the loading wagon with the straw. And we need it for the cows too, so we will take it with us. There we are. So we will go over to the sheep first, and the loading wagon can stay here at the junction, so we can pick it up when we pass here over on our way over to the cows later on. And it's actually so foggy that I can't go as fast as I usually do, because that wouldn't be good. A little bit further. Even if the farms are pretty close together, you get the feeling that it's very far between them, but it's because you have to go around all the time. If there had been another gate up at Golden Hill, as I call it, where we found all the gold nuggets, it would have been very close to the pig farm. So let them have a bit of grass. And we will arrange for them to have a bit of water. And they needed quite a lot, so we better fill the tank up now when we got time for it. filling up the tank. There we go. We can put it back out in the fields by the water trough. To me, it's quite natural to have the tank by the trough. My grandfather always had it, and that was for the cows, and his neighbors, other farmers, had it. And most of the time, they had a bathtub as a trough, and we take care of the chickens while we are here. And there are quite a lot of eggs today. So it's dizzy time. I hate it. That's it. Might be another one or two, but that was good enough. So let's go over to the cows. And I do think that the fog isn't that thick any longer, or is it just that the sun is rising and it gets lighter, so you see a little bit further because of that? I don't know. But it's a little bit easier to see everywhere right now. I think I'm being tricked by the sun here. I think the fog is still just as thick, and here we got our loading wagon. So we have to reverse to the tractor to get it hooked up. And we're on our way. Now the main reason for why I was doing those two missions last night was to be able to... I'm sorry about that. To buy placeable to hold the potatoes. No, the sugar beets. Elowin, it's sugar beets. But I will forget again, probably. I know I think the right thing, but I always say the wrong thing. So, I wanted some storage for the sugar beets. But the one I got as a placeable is really huge. It's very huge. And as you have seen, there is almost no place around the farms that you can put something down. And I tried several places and turned, twisted and turned that poor placeable, and I just couldn't get it in there. There was no way. There are some room for a little bit of straw, so we will put it in there. So the placeable I got don't work with this map as it is too big, and I haven't found another yet. So we'll see how we manage without one, or maybe I will find some placeable that I can use. We will see. So now we have some money we can spend. We don't have so much money that we can buy another harvester, and the need for it isn't that acute. Do you say so in English? Well, it's not that we need one right away. So I was thinking of maybe buying another field, and we'll see how we do go about that. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, I want to have at least 150,000 in my pocket, so to speak. But everything above that sum can be used. So we'll see what we do today. We might not. So filling up the tipper again and putting it back in the shed. I didn't get as far in as I wished, but I don't think I saw that while I was recording this. So it's time to fill up the water in the trough. And we're done. So the only thing we need to do now, when it comes to the animals, is take that loading wagon with straw back to the pig farm. But before we go, we take advantage of the diesel tank here and fill Valerie with diesel. So now we got one task done for today. We know that the animals are doing fine. They have everything they can possibly need. And there isn't much else we could do for them right now. So we don't need to worry about them. So the next couple of fields I want to get is 33 and 34. They were, if you start this map, they belongs to the farm from the start. And those two are the two fields that we're missing, that we haven't bought back from the bank yet. So those two are the first on my list to get back, buying back our legacy in a way. And after that we might consider field 2 and 3 by the cow farm. So we go west, southwest, with our purchases of fields, and then we might go over and buy the fields around the sheep farm. But we don't have a silo there. We have a silo at the cow farm. We have a silo here at the main farm, and they are not connected. So we can store 250,000 liters of everything that the silo can take on both farms, so 500,000 liters together. And our Deutsch farm is almost halfway with the seeding of field 26. And as you can see at the top of the screen, we are using cosplay, as I do most of the time, having my friends helping me out in a bad situation. That's what friends are for, isn't it? And as you can see here, all the grass is ready to be harvested, so we have to get going with that. Because that would be around, I think we got 350,000 pounds last time. But the field work around the farm comes first, so Mr. Stayer here will have to read field 27. We have oilseed radish in there, I think. Yes, we have. So we will read it, and later on today we are going to cultivate that field. And I think we will seed it with canola or grapeseed. It's the same thing, but we call it different in different parts of the world. Here we call it a raps, and so they do in Germany. Perhaps. So it's more natural for me to call it rapeseed than canola. It took me a long while to know what canola was. Even if I looked it up a couple of times, I didn't really get it into my head that it was rapeseed. So Mr. Stayer will take care of field 27 for us, and you can see the Deutschfahrt in the back around there, and we have started to fertilize field 4. We need 2 layers of fertilization there, and our friends are taking care of that, whilst Valerie has rushed over to the sheep farm again and will start mowing the grass there from there. And I think it was the 3rd layer of fertilization on field 4 actually. So it, I believe it's for the fertilize when the fence is ready. And Valerie is rushing away as she usually is. Reverse driving and everything. And I think it's so fun. I like looking at this. And we're using custom-made fields. And we see what all tractors are doing. So the Fendt was fertilizing, our Deutschfahrt is seeding field 26 with wheat. And Mr. Stayer are weeding field 27. So until next time, have a really good one and do take care.